Freo supporter, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, flag mantle.
Oh, settle down, mate. Settle down.
The VFL's 21 teams now, isn't it? Like, surely one of those is better.
He yelled out, "You just got sexually harassed." Alrighty, and welcome back to another episode of From the Stands podcast.
A lot of gusto.
I really don't want to fucking be here, boys, but commitment
What's
to
that?
the cause. I'm joined once again with the boys. Woodsy, how are you?
I sound better than you, I reckon, but I'm coming off a loss this weekend. I thought I was going to complain, but you look... you've looked better, mate. Let's just say that.
Yeah, that loss really hit you hard, didn't it?
Yeah.
Josh, how are you, mate? Yeah, I couldn't give a fuck, mate.
I was going to
It's
say,
football. How good it is football.
I was going to say,
it was
Josh
the
does
greatest
look better as
spot in
well.
the entire fucking well.
Look at the fucking state of it. Like, look what he's come dressed in. Like,
Fucking
fuck me.
Hey, you got your prediction right at least. 2-2 out of the last 4. So
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Look, mate, I'll be honest, mate. I feel rough.
Electrifying.
Thank you, mate. Thank you, because we'll get into that.
Yeah,
because he fucking was.
he was. Shame he wasn't as good as Bailey Banfield.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
I'm going to get to that one because we'll go through that, Cole. Hey, we'll wait. We'll get into the game.
We'll talk about it. Ben, do you want to kick us off, mate? Talk about the D.
I can't imagine people listening to this episode being up and about by the end of it. Because I'm not happy either. Obviously, D's lost by 12.
Good game, though.
So probably to the team that's probably now the premiership favourite, I'd say. I can't see Freo or Lions beating everyone else, so I'd put them back up on the top.
Didn't the Lions beat Sydney in Sydney?
And Fremantle beat Brisbane.
Yeah, but Ben said he can't see Fremantle or Brisbane beating Sydney.
Yeah.
How'd
you go on the weekend, Dadsy?
Yeah, but that's irrelevant.
That's old news. D's won 3 years ago. I'm not talking about that anymore, am I?
Yeah. We beat them in Sydney, so you know what I mean.
I'm sure we beat them a couple of years ago. It's about the same, hey?
Yeah, but it is relevant when it's this year.
Is it?
We beat them in Sydney this year. Like, it is relevant. It is relevant.
Old news.
I don't want to talk. Should we just get it over with? Should we just let Josh have the floor?
Yeah, Josh, go for it, mate. We'll shut up for a bit.
Okay, so my first number I wanted to say was 1,167. That's return flights on the 24th of September, baby.
That price will skyrocket if you actually make it from Perth.
Yeah, so that's right. Everybody's getting on there now. So the prices have already gone up from last week. Checked last week. So it's already gone up $100. So I've got to get on it this week, I think. Have to be premiership favourites now. Knocked off the 2 top teams. Made them look pretty average. And yeah,
have you beat
easy going.
You never look average. Oh. Come on, keep going. Get it over with.
Go on, kick.
So my favourite point of yesterday's game, third quarter. What was your call, Dadsy? On Bailey Banfield?
Wasn't even third quarter. I'm pretty sure it was like second quarter. Pretty sure it was like second quarter. Look, I'm not one for making calls and then they backfire. Right? It rarely happens to me. I may have called Bailey Banfield shit before he kicked his first goal. And then he's gone.
How many did he kick?
4. He's gone and kicked 4. Yeah. But I stand by it. He's shit.
Yeah.
He's the Zach Bailey of Fremantle. Yeah.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't you dare. Don't you dare put
Why?
my
He was electrifying. He was electrifying.
That's the definition, I reckon.
Yeah.
Bailey Banfield. You look it up in the dictionary, electrifying, Bailey Banfield.
He picked up an absolute shambolic kick from Will Brodie inside 50 and just manage to be in space to kick a snap. Like, that's not electrifying. That's lucky.
Right
Bailey's
place, right
picking it
time,
up. Bailey's
4
picking it
times.
up, dancing around 3 people and kicking it from like 45. That's electrifying. The guy is electrifying.
Once a
But
month.
to be fair, people calls that Bailey a flat track bully. People listening to this podcast with that call I made about him, and he's gone and kicked 4 against the Premiership favourites. So, you know.
And then what else
22,
did the rest of the team do?
22 touches. Dane Zorko fucked his fingers and then somehow got better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got 20 touches, but whatever he did to his
mate.
fingers.
I looked at him when he was on 22 points at quarter time. I thought he's laid a few tackles. He's looking good.
Yeah.
Needs to step up. The skipper needs to step up. He's been shit the last few weeks. Big game, step up. He's doing that. Fucks his fingers. I thought, he's gone. Brilliant. He's gone. See him warming up second half. I'm like, I don't know how the fuck this is happening. And then I check fantasy football, like AFL, I was like, he's got to 91 points, had 20 odd touches. I'm like, 8 tackles. I'm like, what the fuck?
Change man.
Someone boot his fingers every fucking game.
I think he had 4 touches at halftime. There you go.
Yeah. To be fair, that second quarter, he was off pretty much a lot of it for
the whole quarter
for his fingers. So,
and you lost Gardner.
Yeah, but Gardner looked dead.
We were actually worried for his life.
He couldn't move. He was just laying there in front of us. He couldn't move. I was getting genuinely
The sniper was
worried.
on him.
Yeah,
the sniper definitely was on him. It was just a great day, wasn't it? Great atmosphere, great stadium, great result.
Was it full? Did you fill it up?
50,
no, I didn't fill it up.
50,000.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I will give him the credit. The raw. Every goal Freo kicked was fucking huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've been like it's hard to compare against that Eagles game because they were like 40 points down when they kicked their first goal. But the raw, like especially the one that Frederick kicked in the pocket.
Yeah, that was nuts.
It was just like this game's done. This game's done. Like straight away. The raw was huge. So fair play to the Freo fans. They were loud.
Did you stay to the end? Because we did get separated in the last little bit. Did you stay to the end?
Yeah, I did. I did stay to the end, mate.
Props.
I did stay to the end.
Good man.
Yeah. I didn't think I looked that salty.
The video?
Do you know also what didn't help was I was like, I really wanted a beer.
Yeah.
And it was like, I really wanted a piss. But it was like last quarter.
And you have some dickhead yelling Freo at you right next to you.
Yeah. Some dickhead next to me. But, there's also absolute flog 3 rows in front, absolute hurling abuse at Lockie Neal.
No, I agree. Even I agree it was a bit of a flog. Yeah.
I think like 3 minutes in, he was like, I don't know if you saw Ben.
I was going to say, didn't your old man go? Was that him?
Yeah, Dad was there. Dad was getting rolled up. It
was pretty happy when Brisbane hit the front again. He was just like, that goal. I thought there was a few free kicks. Unlucky Freo. And then I didn't hear much after him after that. Yeah.
To be fair, it was. I think Charlie,
it was pretty good.
Was it Charlie's goal or Bailey's? I can't remember. But there was one where it was like
Charlie.
It was like Big O should have been caught holding the ball. And then there was a push in the back, and neither were called, and we just kicked it from the fucking goal. I was like, "That's never a goal, but we'll take it."
Yeah.
Take it.
But yeah, so that's all right. Went back, hotel, stayed at the Crown Towers, mate. So it's pretty nice. Hotel beer is always good, One
you got on one too many?
Yeah, a little bit dusty. Yeah. But I went for the 4 beer stack at the Wombat, so I was like, I don't want to miss a song, so I'll just go big on the stacking, and then I was like, I don't want to hold them, so I polished 2 off real quick, so I could just hold 2, and then I was like, I might as well just fucking neck these back,
and go get another stack.
Yeah. No, I didn't go back. I've learned from my mistakes in the past, but. Yeah, it was. Yeah, The worst part is like trying to act like you're not hungover.
Yeah.
Like I was like, nah, I refuse to accept a no. Like you're not getting sympathy, or I told you so.
Yeah.
So I'm
And you went out for
acting
lunch
like
today as well,
everything's
didn't you?
fine. Yeah, I did have the first hazy IPA was tough to get down at lunch, mate. I was sipping that one.
What was tougher, watching Brisbane lose or that IPA?
Oh, watching Brisbane lose, mate. Obviously, like, but I just, mate, honestly, like, I've never, just every game I go to, like, no matter what, like, are we any danger of getting like a Eagles away game against the Eagles so we can just watch a win? Like, fuck me, like, I swear to
You
God,
will win
every
their
game I go
premiership
to, we
favourites
lose.
again.
Oh, that's not going to happen for a long time.
Yeah,
But,
that's right. You can keep first in flag banner, and so there you go.
What is it? Premiership? That's it.
That's Eastern Status trying to put their mark on us, but we're still flag banner every day of the week.
Got that tattoo.
Yep, got my tattoo. So,
can we just,
Adam? You can join me, please.
it's fucking embarrassing, isn't it? Like now, like the flag battle. I'm not saying that being salty. It is fucking embarrassing, isn't it? Like, surely you hear yourself sound like a twat when you say
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. But that's the beauty of it.
Well, what were we saying
Do you
the
know
other
what?
week?
It's
just as bad as It's Coming Home, mate. Now you know how we feel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
I can't be asked to argue.
It's true, though. Like,
yeah, oh, fucking no, it's not. Shut up.
Oh, it's coming home. It's coming home.
It's Coming Home's probably worse still. That's how bad it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was it's an actual song, though. That was
that's probably why I made it worse.
Yeah, but it's a song that is mocking England being bad at football, and therefore we released the tournament was coming back to be played in England, so football was finally coming home because the tournament was played there, not because we're actually going to win it. So
you all thought you were going to win it, and then Italy came and showed us up.
You know, we never like for most part of it, we don't actually think we're going to win it until like the first ball's kicked in the tournament, and then we go, yeah, we're actually we go and beat like Ecuador or fucking Egypt or like some shite team.
Oh, Harry Kane! Harry Kane's the best forward in the game. We've got Harry Maguire as best defender.
Well, no one's ever said Harry Maguire's the best defender. Harry Kane is the best striker in the world, so
negative.
That is a fact. But we're not. That's not our podcast.
Lewandowski's better.
He is.
Lewandowski's better.
No, he's not. Farmers League, absolute crabs, mate.
German
League is absolute crabs. Shite.
Yeah, well, the Premier League's got teams like Tottenham.
Okay, well, Ben. Yeah, we're losing Ben. It's not our podcast.
You said Harry Kane, and I was like, "Fuck, boring."
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. But I was wondering, do you seriously think he's are now Premiership favourites?
Yes, 100%.
Are you saying that for content, or do you seriously think you are Premiership favourites?
I don't think we're Premiership favourites. I don't know who would be Premiership favourites, so I think you could put into about 4 teams. I don't think Melbourne are Premiership favourites at the moment.
But Melbourne will be Premiership favourites.
You sure?
Yeah.
We beat them, so.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, but like if you go by that logic, like I can't remember.
Gold Coast are going to win it.
Eagles are better than Collingwood.
Eagles are the best team in the comp because they beat Collingwood. Collingwood beat you guys.
Yeah,
you guys beat Melbourne. Yeah. So therefore West Coast are the best team, and we know that's not the case.
Okay, yeah.
So we just
No, I'd put our 3 teams in Sydney as the top teams.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys agree with that.
Yeah,
I don't think Carlton. While Carlton are rucking Crips, I don't think.
Yeah,
true.
Any chance. Wiedering now too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Their injuries have cost them. Their injuries have cost them top 4.
They're a good side. They're just being cost.
Yeah.
But I mean, the ladder's close.
It is 1 game between 3.
a team
Geelong's
might make a good
fourth.
run at it at the end there. Geelong are a good side as well, I think.
It's fucking annoying.
Geelong-
They just always just linger about. Like, just
I know.
fuck off.
They feel like they waste a final spot because they never win it.
Yeah.
Like, how many times are in the finals and they've
Neither do
won
we.
it? How many? Yeah.
We've won one finals game out of our last 7, so we're wasted. We're straight sets. It's a shit sport.
It's a great sport. I love it. This week.
It's a bit wank. Where's Fife coming back into that?
Forward line, mate. He
He
said it
reckons
on
forward line,
news
but
today. Yeah, he said it on news today. He was
Yeah,
interviewed.
he only had
I've
25
watched Bill.
touches in the waffle.
24.
Embarrassing. 24, even worse, mate. He's shit.
And three shots at goal, 2 points, and 1 out of bounds on the full. He ain't playing forward because I'm going to lose it.
Nah, just rusty.
No, that's normal. That's just normal.
Yeah. Right.
He'll rotate out of the forward line. He'll start forward, rotate through with like a Brody or something like that.
Well, we've got Aish playing in the middle. I just move Aish out to a wing and put fucking Fife in the middle.
I thought you were going to tag Lockie Neal, and then
Nah,
didn't do it.
not worth it. Nah.
Weird.
Don't need
no
to
really
when we're-
damaging with his disposal.
Yeah.
So let him rack it up.
Oh no, he is. I think
Save it for the
when
Brownlow medal.
Brayshaw.
No, Neil. He's the favourite for the Brownlow medal.
No, he
In
won't
your
win it.
books?
Put your money on Brayshaw.
And sports bets books, mate. So, you know.
What's Brayshaw paying? Well, hang on. What's the top 5 in order for Brownlow favourites?
I think it's Neil, Neil, Cripps.
Is Cripps still
Oliver.
second?
$5. Mate, because he had that.
Since
He
he's
had
played-
like
yeah,
fucking
he-
6
he had
best
a
on
great-
ground games out of like
Yeah, but
7.
they're rucking him. Yeah, but they're rucking him.
Yeah,
And he
now
can't
they
fucking
are. But
do
he's
anything.
He's
not that far ahead, yeah.
Cripps is, but he's
not
already
that
on.
far
He's
ahead.
already on like. He's not. I'm not saying he's far ahead, but he's already on like 15 points, 16 points.
Yeah,
He's
but
already
he's
on
playing
that.
shit.
Because
And
he's
until
being
they,
forced to
until they,
ruck, like
and
I
he's
know-
still going to be
I-
forced to ruck. So
I don't know what you. I'm agreeing with you, mate. Like I don't know why you. Yeah,
it's just frustrating that he's
Mate,
second.
you beat the top 2 teams, mate. Relax. Why are you getting so aggressive?
You beat the top 2 teams
Fucking
and still
hell.
sit
I think
third.
one of us has to.
Yeah, that is actually embarrassing. Yeah, actually,
What?
that is a good point, Ben. That is a good point. Sit down and shut up for 2 seconds, you mug. Right? You're giving it fucking absolute large about beating. Oh, we beat Melbourne. Oh, we beat Brisbane. We're fucking flag mat. Oh, we're the fucking Premiership favourites. You're still third. You beat the top 2 teams and you're still third. Suck your mum.
We only have to beat the top teams. We're going to lose to Gold Coast because they ain't going to play finals.
Yeah. Oh, we can't play wet weather footy.
No, we can't.
Embarrassing.
Can we?
Get a pre-season
It is,
in Queensland. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, Lockie Neal $3.50, Cripps
Yeah.
$5, Clayton Oliver $6.50, Brayshaw
Clayton Oliver's a good
$7.
Do you reckon Clayton Oliver's in for a good shout? Because he always like loses votes.
He's always
doesn't he,
close.
to-
He's
Yeah.
always close.
He's always close, but loses votes to like
Yeah,
Petrarca. and-
Traka.
Gone.
Westbrook.
Also,
Westbrook. Oh, how good was Gorn?
how good
Oh,
was
fuck, he
big
was good.
Maxi. Shame about his kick at the end of the game, like in that fourth quarter from like a yard out somehow. Missed it, but you know, say less. He was he just kept fucking plucking them, didn't he? Like, he just
when
kept
he's on,
plucking
he is unreal.
them. Just every time it went to a contest, he just. Thank you.
Remember the start of the season, he couldn't take a fucking mark either. And then you watch a
one.
game like that, and you're like, how? How did you drop one?
Yeah. Fuck. Righty. What was that discussion you had? You put in the chat. I thought it was really interesting. Is it like who would you have? Was that out of those 4? Yeah, rank them. So rank these 4 players: Noah Anderson, Raul, Tom Green, Caleb Sarong.
Tom Green 1, Sarong 2, Noah Anderson, then Rao. Current form.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's just straight. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Rao, Green,
Josh?
Sarong, Anderson.
Rao, Sarong, where? Tom Green and I thought you were going Sarong.
Tom Green is just such a bull of the contest.
Yeah.
Like he just
Yeah.
he'll win you so many clearances. It's
Yeah, he's a beast.
that's invaluable. And Rao, I think Rao is the best out of all of them. He's just coming off a season after having 2 injury-plagued seasons.
Yeah.
I think he'd be fine. I'd still draft him.
I think
first.
fantasy football is probably playing a factor in the people
It's true,
rating
yeah.
Rao. But yeah, like Stewie G said, like just go remember this kid's not played.
Yeah.
What's he played? Like 17 games now, maybe?
Yeah.
What's
18
what I
games.
mean.
But he's not played a
19,
full
20?
season yet. He's still like
Yeah.
arguably in his first season. Like he's still learning the game. And he can impact a game so much. Like
Yeah.
that first he was leading the Brownlow. Like he was leading the Brownlow after like 3 games or something, like in his first 3 games. Like that's Michael Barlow-esque. I mean, admittedly, terrible reference because he dropped off the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately. When Palmer slid straight through and broke his leg, and I cried that day.
Hey, happens to the best of us, mate. You know, happens to the best of us. I have Raul as the best.
Yeah,
and then that's partly as well biased because I've held him in draft a keeper league, and didn't trade for Taranto when he got injured last year. So I've had to sort of, I should have done it. I get reminded of it weekly.
Raul comes good though.
It's been a year. Yeah, he's the sort I'm willing to die on. Tom Green. I'm a big Noah Anderson fan.
I love him.
Elite by foot. Hey,
I'm a big Noah Anderson fan.
Who'd you pick on your team?
I want to put Sarong third because I just love him. Like just watching him, especially on the weekend, just watching him like go about the little things. Like, but yeah, you're right, Tom Green, and I think Tom Green will be that guy, like a Cripps, that will dominate a contest, 100%. But then he'll go and kick goals. So I think go have him third.
I think Sarong's going to be not like he's going to be that good like he might be, but he'd be like that Parish type, that front runner.
He's a tackling machine, though.
Yeah. Oh no, but you watch him on the outside is what I meant. Like when he goes forward, he unstoppable.
Yeah.
But and I think as well, you get Sarong hasn't had the game time as a lot of those young kids because Fremantle nurture his game time. You think, like he looked good, but you didn't see him much. But he
when you do see,
but
him, he looks.
But if I'd pick Rao and Green above him by a mile, I think those two are going to be elite AFL players.
Fair enough. Is there anything you boys want to talk about? Bailey Smith's headbutt.
Yeah, we'll talk about the headbutt. What was he offered? 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, and they took it.
Oh,
so
you'd have to,
Yeah, I thought a statement was coming. I thought like they were going to example that.
But he's the AFL's love child, so it makes sense if they didn't.
He'd probably just lift up his shirt and start look at those abs, and they're like, okay, Bailey, 2.
Yeah, that was the most followed AFL player currently, I think. Yeah. So they probably didn't want. If that was a Toby Green, for example, that probably 10 weeks.
I'd love to know the percentage of those people being girls.
Oh,
I'd love to know it.
Yeah.
I don't want to get political, but then it's just fucking like marketing, like his looks, and that is a bit misogynistic. Is that the right word? Because that's against.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like, he has feelings.
Yep.
Trouble is, those feelings are full of testosterone, and he throws a headbutt about. And also, right, if you're gonna throw a headbutt,
do good.
Fucking knock him out. Like, you know what I mean? Don't just give him a little.
Did Tui get anything for having a crack first?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, but they sort of like he just was like they sort of Tui's one was like a coming together.
Yeah,
it was. Whereas like Bailey Smith was like. Poof.
Yeah. Do you reckon it was just because Bailey Smith couldn't understand him and it made him even more angry?
Maybe.
Probably. Or Tui was jealous of his looks.
Yeah.
Also as well, right? Also as well, Did you see like after it they were like, oh, it's like talking about it, like a thing, and then they like what's his name? Buddy Lyons was mate in the interview after he's like, mate, I've got to ask you. Oh, what was all that about? He's asking a hard hitting question. Oh, what was all that about, mate? And then he like give it like the political sort of media answer and said, oh, just heat of the moment, rah, 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 but it's all good. We shook hands after, rah, rah, rah.
Mm-hmm.
He said like he's obviously gone with the nothing in it approach, right? If you're gonna act like you're asking a tough question, surely you follow it up then and be like, why the fuck did you milk the shit out of it then? Because like as soon as he got touched, too, he was like, oh. Like surely, just ask him that. Why'd you milk it? Nothing in it. Well, why the fuck did you fucking act like you'd nearly died? So, but then no one ever asked that. Embarrassing. Be funny, wouldn't it?
What? And if anybody can let us know what happened at the Freo game, because that was a massive fight, and we had no idea.
Yeah, I think all the cameras were on the goal. That was a huge. That's probably one of the biggest fights I've seen in a while.
We got the goal, the replays, then cut back to everyone together, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Just scrapping, and it just was it wasn't like all in one spot. It was just like 4 or 5 different ones going on. Like
Adam wanted to jump out there and protect. Yeah, I reckon Adam was that upset. He wanted to jump out there and protect Zach Bailey.
Yeah,
you could see him lining up. Had to hold him back. Adam, got another game.
Yeah, well, I couldn't because I would have fucking knocked him out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Brayshaw did you get jaw again, mate?
Did you actually? Boys. Did you see him at the end to ask him why he was so shit for a month at a time?
Well, no, because he just kicked 4 and had 22 touches, mate, just to prove why he's the most electrifying man in all the sports entertainment.
Second.
All I took from that is he clearly listens to the podcast. And I didn't need to ask him. He heard it. He's gone. Yep. He's got a point there. I better lift. Bang. And also, some of those goals.
Does he back it up for next week?
Yeah, of course.
No, he's what's the saying? He's a tampon. He's in for 1, out for 3. That's his form.
Yeah. Yeah, good on that.
I've got a giggle. Brilliant. Didn't expect you to.
Okay.
Why are you so upset tonight?
Mate, I'm fucking tired. I'm hungover. I don't mind losing games. I just really didn't want to lose to you, Josh. Like, it was funny when it was Ben. You didn't. It was funny when it was Ben. And like, it's just, and I just, there's nothing worse like when you go, like being an interstate supporter, like you're so outnumbered. Like,
I can understand.
It's just sit there and like, this is not. I'm not going to go for like I said. Freo fans were brilliant, but it is just demoralizing. Like,
and then you get the messages from people you haven't spoken to in a couple of years, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, say hello before you abuse me about my footy team."
Yeah. Who the fuck is that guy? But yeah, so that's it. Should we move on to fantasy football?
No.
Yeah,
I want to start with a good topic.
I think this one. Yeah. How'd you go, Adam? Do you actually have a good week in fantasy?
I moved up in my rank, but in buys it's always hard to tell, isn't it? Because like if you've got Hewitt and things like that, then your advantage. It's always hard to tell. Like 3 of my gun mids are out this week, so but I moved up to just inside 2,000. I scored 18.84.
Nice. Well, you were the best this week, so
yeah. I'm passing this week.
Don't be a little fanny. Don't be a little fanny.
No, you're not ruining my good week.
Nah, I was better than Josh because I've already asked him. I was 16.30, and I thought that was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh. Tell us, mate. Come on, Josh. Josh, what rank are you, mate?
I think I had 6
I'm not even going that
under 60.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk.
Your round every rank week, would be mate. Close to 100k, hey?
Yeah, I know. Huh? Yeah, close to 100k, 100. Oh, my round rank. Oh, yeah, probably. No. I scored 15 in the 15s. That's what I'm going to say. So
15 points. Fuck.
yeah,
I know your
in
team
the
was shit,
15s.
but Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
know. No, I had 8 rookies on, and they just did not go good. And they're my bench rookies for a reason.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking shit. This
How
week
you
should
guys
be a lot better.
How many do you have playing this week before your trades?
That's also another issue coming up for me. I think after my trades, I can get 17.
I've got. Oh, that's harsh. I've got
unless
17 without trades.
Okay, I was going to say unless there's 3 on the bench that haven't played for a couple of weeks, unless one of those get named, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I'm making cash though. That's what I'm happy with.
Yeah.
You're hoping Baldwin comes back in?
No, I don't have Baldwin. I fucking got some other spuds.
Fair enough.
I got the Port Adelaide McKenty,
Skinner
Miller and Begg. No, I don't have.
And Skinner. I've got Skinner too. Come on, Skinner.
Yeah. Nah, it's been well for the buys. Yeah,
Oh, just gives you an extra number. Yeah,
you can loophole. I got 18 before trades playing this week, so I'm looking pretty good.
I've got pretty much all premiums this week, so
yeah, got to focus on your buy structure, boys. A few weeks before.
Yeah, but when you shoot, and I just couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Anyone you're wanting to bring in?
Gresham.
Now that they've had their buy. Gresham.
Gresham. Okay,
looking
that's a good
quite
shout.
good.
Yeah. No, I haven't even looked at it today. I wouldn't even know who's available.
Gresham. Oh yeah, last 101 in his last 3, but
As a forward, because there's no other good forwards anyway. So look for form.
Oh, speaking of good forwards, Darcy Cameron, that's not picking him up has ruined my season.
I haven't picked him up. Yeah,
No,
he's so good.
I know the chance to.
So, here's one for you boys. Obviously, Salem is a good pick.
Yeah,
obviously got his buy to come, so it's like
yeah. That's what I'm avoiding.
Zach Merritt under 800k.
That's huge.
Thanks to that 51 he had against the Swans. I think I'll be looking to.
What's his break even?
112. So
can you hold one more week?
Nah, because you want to target people coming off their buy. You know what I mean? Like, so. Yeah. I mean, look, if you've got someone else to go to, like I've got to go to Hewitt, so I maybe not. I might not get Zach, but he's a really good option. For 20k more Hewitt, but I'm trying to think who else. Walsh.
What's he been? How's he been doing? Yeah, I was looking at Parrish.
Parrish, yeah, a bit more
he's really expensive though. Yeah.
Walsh is averaging 106.
Yeah,
but he's 114 in his last 3.
Yep, that's good.
Coming off, 110, 113.
So since Cripps has gone into the ruck, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nah,
but he went.
Because Sherritt's done this similar.
He went 113 against Port, 117 against Freo in round 5 and 6. So
I feel like he's fairly consistent. You're not going to get the 150s from him, but you will get majority.
Play Essendon again soon. Yeah. Oh no, Carlton play Freo again soon, should I say? MC. Yeah, so you got Essendon, Richmond, Dockers, Saints, Eagles to come in the next 5. So there's a chance for some big scores there, especially if Cripps stays rocking. Alrighty, should we move it on into our tips?
That's it.
Yes. Yep. How did we go last week in tips?
I think I got 2.
Yeah.
It's a shit sport anyway. Because
I got 3. So, that's right. Because you tip Hawks when I wanted to tip Hawks. So I went Collingwood and they come in. So
robbed.
Let's have a look.
Hawks were robbed.
Because both of you tipped Brisbane as well.
Yeah.
Dogs lost.
And I got
Crows won.
Dogs lost.
Crows and
What
the
did Suns-
Suns were
Suns won.
fucking
Melbourne
up.
lost.
Gold Coast pissed me off as well, didn't he? Like
So I got 4 or
wire
6.
to wire. They fucking
Smoking
let
by
North
60.
Melbourne fucking smoke them first quarter. Cunts. Yeah. All right. So we
Yeah,
got this week.
bets.
We got Richmond versus Port Adelaide on Thursday night. Footy is back.
Beauty. I love a Thursday night game. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Where's it at? Sorry, where's it
It's at the G.
at?
Richmond.
You know, when I say Richmond versus Port Adelaide, usually the home team is the first team
Yeah,
that you.
but Richmond could
No.
also play at Etihad.
Richmond don't never play anywhere other than the G, mate. What are
They
you
do,
talking
and
about?
they
That
play
is
Etihad and then cry about it because their fans won't travel to Etihad.
that is what I call bullshit. The AFL wank Richmond off and give them 48 MCG games a year.
Sounds reasonable. But I've tipped Richmond anyway.
Yeah, Richmond should win it, shouldn't they?
They should, but I don't want to do it.
So you're going to tip Port?
Yeah, just because I don't want to tip Richmond. I'm going to tip Port Adelaide. Yeah,
I'm going Richmond.
I want it on
by
record
10.
next
I'd
week
stack 10.
when I get fuck all tips. Is the only reason is that I didn't want to tip.
You wanted different tips.
Carlton versus the Bombers. Sorry, Essendon versus Carlton. Also at the G Friday night.
There's no weedering, so like I feel like Carlton at $1.38 is a bit under.
Yeah, they win though.
Yeah, I think so, but I think it'll be closer than what everyone's expecting.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go Carlton. Essendon at the line.
Fuck,
I don't even know what the
it's
line is.
probably not a bad shout. Every team except for North Melbourne at the line's pretty good. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only pussy you get. the cat on the bed for those that haven't got the camera.
Yeah, the people that listen to audio would just be like,
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, they'll be thinking Josh doesn't get pussy anyway. Yeah, pussy hole. Fremantle versus the Hawks.
Freo.
free. Oh.
Optus Stadium again.
And by the way, I checked the ladder on your Hawks that look good. They're like 3 games out of the 8.
I didn't say they're
And they're very.
Hawks
They
are
had
a
to
good
win.
side, mate. They got
Mate,
robbed
the
on the
ga-
weekend.
Mate, it was a great game, that Collingwood and Hawks game.
They got robbed.
Yeah, they lost to another average side.
Who are in the
Collingwood, they're in the 8, mate.
I said average. Didn't
They're in
say
the
total, I
8.
said average.
Yeah, well, 8.
They're in the
is
8.
medium.
What
So
are you talking about? They're only 2 games off you, mate.
Ooh.
fuck, is that how
They
close
won.
the ladder is?
Collingwood's 1 game off the top 4. What are you talking about? Can't say they're average based off that.
I can say that average, and I have.
What else is there? Lions versus St Kilda.
It's at the Gabba, some Lions. I'm just going all favourites this week, boys.
Yeah.
I'll go Saints.
Love that.
Yeah, I watched
do it,
Brisbane
to
on the
be fair.
weekend. They look pretty average. So
Yeah. Defensively, we did. Do you know what else is average, Josh? Your fucking head, mate.
He's got him.
Doesn't
lying
matter.
Sinker.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck,
Giants
surely
to beat
no one's
North
listening
Melbourne.
from Lady Moray.
Nah. If you are listening, I do apologise.
Yeah,
I
send
do
us a message.
apologise.
We'll thank you in person.
Yeah.
There's no way people are
Giants
still
versus-
listening.
Adam can thank him in person. I'm up and
Yeah,
about.
I'll give everyone. If you are listening, message, and I will give everyone a recorded video message apologising for Josh's terrible head. GWS to beat North Melbourne, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when you're playing with your scarf there, Josh, you just want to pull it a little bit tighter for me, mate.
Nah, you're all right.
And then hang it. No.
Hey, whoa, yeah, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, calm down. And then we go Melbourne to beat Collingwood.
Oh well, Collingwood's the informed team here, so I don't know.
Yeah. Hey,
Queen's birthday. We're not good on Queen's birthday either. That's the scary bit.
They win to go to top 4. Yeah, Melbourne surely bounce back. The big freeze.
May's back.
That's on a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah, mate. I've just
that's
booked out.
disgusting.
I've booked out.
I don't work anyway.
I'm busy. If anyone wants to buy a house, Monday afternoon is not the day. So
yeah, it's disgusting. Cool. Alrighty. Just when we're speaking of scarves, right? This is what really the pinnacle of I was at my breaking point. We went for lunch with Em's family today, right? The mother-in-law, Liz, she won't be listening. But if you are, Liz, I am disgusted in your behaviour. She's pulled out the Fremantle scarf, right?
At lunch the day
me and Em have been together for quite a while. I have never once heard Liz talk about Fremantle. Right? Just only ever Chris with the Eagles. Never once. I'll go as far as saying, remember when Fremantle made the grand final? You remember it, Josh? Yeah. You absolutely shat the bed. You remember that day? Yeah, you bottled it. Yeah. I mean, at least your team made it, but you bottled it. I watched that game with Liz. You think maybe if you were a Fremantle fan, maybe pull your scarf out then. Not once. Not once did she cheer. Not once did, don't fucking come at me now I'm hungover on a Sunday afternoon and you want to rub the salt in the wound and bust out your Fremantle scarf.
I love
jump ship and act like you're a Freo fan. Fucking get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
Get in the absolute bin.
That's what Brisbane did anyway.
Yeah. Are we talking about our bets?
Well, Melbourne killed mine, so
Melbourne. Yeah. Josh, I do want to say on the 3/4 time, Josh had a cash out option.
Yeah.
Right, for $20.
He should have taken it. We
Pardon?
did say no cash outs, but should have taken it.
Thank you. I said take it. It'll be our first winning bet. Mm-hmm. There's no way Lockie Schultz kicks 2 goals.
Mate, I needed him for one for $1,200, so there you go. Should have cashed out.
And he dropped the mark over the line as well, didn't he?
Yeah,
sure did.
Fanny. Yeah. Josh didn't do it, and now we're
what
30
you're saying
bets deep, and
still Josh's fault this week. We haven't won.
Yeah, it literally it is Josh's fault because he had money there, and he had the team saying, take the money.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it.
Thanks,
yeah. I'll take it. I'll take the L on it.
That's all right.
Good.
Are we going to give up, or are we just going to do it all year?
No, we're going to keep going, mate. Because look. This week we win.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week we
win.
Do
you know my tactic? I'm putting $5 on Brisbane and $5 on St Kilda.
Smart.
Yeah,
brilliant. Then watch it be a draw. Imagine it's a draw. I kind of want it to be a draw. All right. Some questions, boys, for you. Not very many. Are Melbourne still genuine flag favourites? Who are the next 2 contenders?
I'd say, I don't know if they're genuine contenders, but I'd say Swans are the in the next 2 spots anyway.
Yeah, and then who? Freo or Brisbane? Give it.
Won't matter. Either of those teams won't win, but you can fight.
Are you saying Sydney's? You think Sydney's more of a chance to win the premiership than Melbourne, then Fremantle or Brisbane?
I think you missed the part where I was just trying to wind you up.
Yeah, it's worked. Unless you say that. Oh, it might not. Yeah, it has worked.
Maybe you should try that a bit more often. This is like the most liveliest we've seen him.
Who should Melbourne play in their forward line? Obviously not Ben Brown, because that cunt can't kick goals when I need him to.
Get Matt Jack Door in. Bit of X factor.
Yeah.
Do you guys have Matt Jack Door?
Yeah.
Jesus. I never knew that.
Wiedemann comes in, and Mitch Brown gets the footy.
Matt Jack Door.
Yeah.
He'd have a fucking cock on him, wouldn't he?
I reckon he would, mate. I reckon he would. Must be nice.
Yeah. Absolute slong, I reckon. Yeah, there you go. What happened to Tom McDonald? Why was he laid out?
Ankle. He's had the same one as last week, ankle, and now he looks like he has to have surgery. He's out for quite some time.
That is brutal. I think that is literally the only questions we had.
Beauty. Yep. Awesome.
Unless there's anything else for you boys you want to talk about before we wrap this up and fuck off to bed?
Okay, I've got a question. Should we redo this so that we've got a better Adam for like maybe tomorrow?
No, I'm not coming back and doing another hour. I'm not re-talking about this shit again. No. Ben, anything else from you, mate?
We can end that, mate. That's fine.
Yeah, sweet. Alrighty. If you did make it this far, remember, send us the message, and I will do a personalised video for you to apologise for the state that I'm in. Yeah, follow us on all the socials. Can't be asked to list them. And we'll see you next week. See you later, boys.
All right.
Bye. Jesus.
Just